I pre-ordered RoboCop. Nice, Megavania. That's gonna be fucking badass. RoboCap. Speaking of pre-orders, I received my new Elgato HD60X capture card last night since it was 3:03 a.m. now. Nice. What do you think of Adam Cole and MJF being the main event in AEW All In? Think it's cool. Weren't they just a tag team? And they were doing this whole thing of like they get along or whatever and they're friends. I seen like little skits of it or whatever. It was kind of funny. Because MJF doesn't get along with anybody, so he's, supposed to be like, oh, he's getting along with him or whatever. I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I just watch old stuff. If I am watching wrestling, I watch old stuff. I'll have Peacock and turn on like an old Nitro or something. I just got done watching when Hulk Hogan, I think it was Bash at the Beach. When he turned on everybody and Hulkamania was dead. And Birth of NWO. It was a weird match. It was Lex Luger. Ric Flair, I think. And Sting versus the Outsiders. And they had a hidden person. It was Hulk Hogan. He came in and acted like he was helping Team WCW and he fucking turned on him. A lot of shit he said, though, in his like little promo or whatever you want to call it out in the ring was kind of true, though. I know a lot of people aren't like too fond of Hulk Hogan. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab that laser because it is probably better to fight with this. But like Hulk Hogan, he does deserve a lot of credit for bringing wrestling like to what it was. And he said that in his promo, that he was never appreciated and stuff. And, there's probably a lot of realistic or real comments made in that rant. And he would talk about how he helped the other company and stuff a lot. And it's kind of true. He really did. Like him or hate him, Hulk Hogan was a really big deal. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like people nowadays kind of talk shit about Hulk Hogan. Like, oh, that stuff was so dumb, And back in the day, though, he was really popular and stuff. And it's like, even if you don't like the character, though, he was still very important. You know what I mean? He was still a main eventer. I mean, he was awesome, dude. Even if you wanted to see him lose, he was important, And I feel like people just kind of rag on him nowadays, like that whole gimmick was trash or something. And it's like, guys, back in the day, that was dope. Like, for real. Like him or hate him, it was pretty cool. Damn, nice shot. What do you think? I quit watching wrestling myself. Dude, I literally watched that one too. I was always really big on Sting and Bret Hitman. Yeah. Iron Sheik's tombstone literally reads, "Fuck Hulk Hogan." I would like to see a Hulk Hogan 2K showcase. That'd be awesome, J Chip. I was just having this conversation with T-Belly. And we were in a chat. And we were talking about people you'd like to see a showcase for. And I said that. I said Hulk Hogan. I said he'd have an awesome showcase, dude.
Mm-hmm. No good.
All his big matches and shit. It'd be sick. I mean, the obvious one, too, is The Rock. He hasn't had one yet. Hulk Hogan was great, yeah. That Rocky cameo. What are you talking about, Shode? NWO is awesome. I even like the Wolfpack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wolfpack was my favorite, red and black. Never lick your sack on the Wolfpack. Yeah, it was good stuff. Never turn your back on my ballsack. Never turn your back on my ballsack. Nugget, lay down, bud. Good boy. Never turn your back on that ballsack. Never turn your back on that ball sack. You know what? I do want laser here. I just remembered the boss. Yeah, the boss is that one. The one that you saw a vertical fight. Never con la mala maquillo. Never con la mala maquillo. Dude, holy shit. I got caught in the wall. All right. Come back here, you rabbit. 99. Do you guys remember that cartoon? The scientist in Looney Tunes, that little guy, little bald scientist. Come back here, you rabbit. He drank that potion that makes him like tired or whatever. My dad used to say that. Come back here, you porno. I mean, oh, yeah, okay. It's Nuggy. What do you think of John Cena's showcase? I thought it was interesting. Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. Yeah, because the whole premise of his whole thing is to never give up. So yeah, you played his matches where he loses, but then you went back and played where he won. Hulk Hogan and Rocky 3. Yeah, Thunder Lips, man. The Rey Mysterio showcase in 2K2 is fine, but it really left out some of the big matches, our best matches against like Kurt Angle and Edge. Yeah, because Kurt Angle wasn't in the game. Yeah. All right, y'all. Gotta get a little sleep before work. Great stream. Have a good night. Morning, Dan. Thanks, man. You too, Spoot. You take it easy, brother. Good to see you again, man. Yeah, the Rey Mysterio showcase was all right. Not a huge Rey guy, but it was fine. I always enjoy doing them because you got to do matches anyways to unlock stuff, so it gives you something to do. You know what I mean? That's why I like them. But yeah, Hulk Hogan one would be fucking amazing. You know what would be a good one? Mick Foley. Having all of his hardcore matches. A Mick Foley one would be really cool. Where you have Cactus Jack, Dude Love. You do everybody on there. That'd be fun. You have the Hell in the Cell with Taker, and where he throws you off and shit. That'd be really cool. The Undertaker. The Underballsack. Mm-hmm. How many more? Two more? Two more! Foreman for real. Dude. Like, come on, man. Oh, am I on now? Stage 4? Yeah. Yes, I am. What up, Omega? How you doing, man? The Nuggy showcase would be awesome. If you do the women's story mode, that's how you unlock Molly Holly. Yep. That's gotta be Kane! I do that at work, guys. I'll tell you that in a second. I watched Undertaker and Foley match and comment on the Hell in the Cell match. Yeah, me too. We listen to a Generation X intro music and repeat sometimes at work. It still goes hard. That's dope. If Coco Beware can be in the Hall of Fame, Nuggy can be have a very good shot. I'm hella jamming to this track right here. I can feel the suspense. No, there's a kid at work who works third shift, and his name is Kane. He's this really nice kid, and he's a little slow, and he's just a really nice dude, and he works really, really well. He's a really good guy, and he always puts up these great numbers and stuff, and he really cares about his job, and it's really awesome. And every time he shows up, he actually rides a bike. He has one of those motorized bikes, and he gets to work, and his name's Kane. And every time I see him coming down the line, I'll see him in the parking lot coming. I'm like, oh, there's Kane, and I'm giving the pass down to my the other supervisor, and I'll look at him and I go, that's gotta be Kane, and I do that to him, and he just kind of goes, like he doesn't understand what the heck I'm doing. And I'll go, Kane, hey buddy, you ever watch wrestling? And he's like, no, not really, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's why you don't get it, buddy. It's something from wrestling. There's a guy named Kane, and I'm just doing that to you because I didn't want him to be like offended and think I'm like trying to make fun of him or something like that. But every time he'd come on the bike, I'd go, "That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane!" Yeah, I'm fucking dumb, for sure. That's gotta be Kane! Makes him feel special. And I tell him, I said, "You know what, Kane? You know you're a really good worker. You know that, right?" I go, "Thanks." He is, though. He's a real good guy. I always go, "That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane!" And Kane wasn't chaining up his bike for a while. I said, "Brother, make sure you chain up your bike, buddy. Somebody's gonna steal your shit." So now he does. Because I said, "That ain't good, man. Somebody's gonna take that thing, man. You're putting too much trust in people." He used to sit there and leave his fucking, like, $2,000 bike fucking not chained up. It's a really nice bike, dude. It's got all those motors on it and shit. Like, a real motor. It's not just some stupid shit. It's like some expensive shit. I was like, "That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane!" Fuck, I missed one. I know which one I missed, too. The one I always miss. I was gonna say, what a bunch of fuck if I die right there, dude. I'm shooting them. Ooh, I took a chance there, dude. That was not smart. Not at all. Yeah, stop taking risks. Just trying to save my time here. It's right here. Boom. I forget him every fucking time. That's gotta be! That's gotta be Kai! Hey Andrew, how's your job going, buddy? I know you were telling me some shit a while back. You horny? I'm kidding. Yeah, I think I pretty much got that guy down now. That little naked boy. Gotta be Kane! Dan won't fire Kane. Also, let me say that I liked my butter smooth gameplay that I did for Tetris. That poor kid. I'm glad you at least let him know. Yeah, that's why I did. I didn't want him to think. I didn't want him to think that I was trying to offend him. You know, I was just messing with him. If people don't understand a joke, most likely they're going to take it as disrespect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's gotta be porn. J. Joe. Tetris sold 4 times more copy worldwide than Super Mario Bros. 3. That's crazy. You ever tell your wife, "Shut up, Meg"? I mean, I do it for real sometimes. But not like Family Guy. Speaking of horny, do you have anything in mind for the next community playthrough? Speaking of horny. Let me put some thought into that. Just getting up. What's up, Vash? You horny? You ever blast Kane with a flamethrower and ask him if he watches wrestling? Community playthrough. Man, I haven't thought of that in a while. Um, No, no, I haven't thought of that. Probably Shadowgate. Probably Porngate. Porngate. Yep, gotta have flamethrower this fight. Remember. I do this every fucking time, guys. I do the same thing every single time. I do it every time. Just fucking start crying. Like, geez, dude, it's just a video game. Kill those little ball sacks. That's gotta be! That's gotta be Kane! What an awesome entrance that was for Kane. You know, to show up in your house. That's gotta be Kane! Like, Vince McMahon did a great job selling that, though. Like, that's awesome. This big fucking monster comes out. That's gotta be Kane! He's gonna suck his dick! That's gotta be Kane! And he did something I remember. He goes, that's gotta be! That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane! Kane comes out naked. He's like, raw, fuck you. It's like, I don't remember that. I've gotta watch porn. That's gotta watch porn. I was like, okay. Oh, this ain't the right way. I gotta go back over her. Holy shit, that was close. Dude, that was real fucking close. Like, for real, for real. Short on time, man. Gotta get some moving. Got him. Killed his pussy ass. Lick my balls, motherfucker. Lick my damn balls, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Vash and Eugene are doing theirs with Spirit Tracks. Oh God, Spirit Tracks is fucking terrible. I was just gonna ask if you'd down for Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I already beat that. Yeah, Dan wants to tickle fight a midget. Meg cut the lawn. Dan Family Guy stuff. Shut up, Meg. I'll be live on Stark's channel. Nice. Bare knuckle porn. Cool. Nice. Have you guys finished It Takes Two yet? We should be close, Jim. Vince McMahon's a great talker. He is. Oh my god. Wait, Iron Sheik versus Roddy Piper. That's very nice. I love Roddy Piper. What do you say? Fuck, kill, JR, Jerry Lawler, Vince McMahon. You fuck JR, you kill Jerry, you marry Vince McMahon. No, I haven't seen that Omega. How is the SummerSlam down? Nice. He has a family, damn it. That man has a family. How could you, Triple H? How could you? Damn you. Damn you. Ford Field is nice, yeah. All through the house tomorrow all day, Danny. That's gotta be Kane. Yeah. Thanks, guys. That's gotta be Kane. My buddies used to say that too. Remember, we need flamethrower. So let's make sure we get that. Jeez. To be honest, we really can beat it with the regular gun too, because we did do that last time. Watch porn. Fuck you, he was looking right at me, about to shoot me. Watching the porn. It's exactly the part of the song I was talking about. He goes, whoa, got invincibility, but he went fast. Gotta go fast. That invincibility lasts all but 3 seconds. It's extremely helpful. You get it twice in like the whole fucking game. There's my flamethrower, son. Holy shit. Another spawn on top of there. Almost fucking got me. fucked up there. I don't have this guy completely down yet. Damn it, dude. How'd that not count? Alrighty. We just didn't do it right. Well, it's our own fault. Fuck. Being a little too aggressive there. Yet. That shot came from the side, almost got me. Nothing I could do. He's coming at me soon here. Yep. Pretty sure that's it. Yep. Fucking beat it. Jeez Louise. That was a tough last fight, dude. So it'll be a mission to rescue their fellow troopers. In his thirst for his revenge, when they return, Ricky and Mary will be there. Nice. Thanks, man. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I died a few times at the end there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but going into the last boss, I had no death run. So I was hoping I'd get it. I was trying to be quiet about it. The last boss's strategy, though, wasn't as easy. I could have beat the first phase without dying. I fucked up. What you want to do is you want to, like, bring him to you more so that you can get up and around him and go behind him. That's the same ending as the NES, but it looks a lot shittier. Thanks, guys. If I understood Jules right, you only get the pea shooter in the final boss. Yeah. Yep. Our hero Daniel then had a naked man party to celebrate his victory. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Half the bosses in this game look like jacked up ball sacks. No, for real. The lions suck. Jim Ross yelling, "Tell me why, Triple H." Yeah, yeah. Like he owed him an explanation. Yeah. How much they charge for tickets at big events like SummerSlam? Probably depends where you sit. I'd say you probably spend a couple $100. Probably $300. If you want like a decent seat, probably $300. What's my rating for this game? 1 to 10. Keep in mind, I think this is going to sound more brutal than it is, but I give it a 6. And most people say like a 6 means a game that's not playable, but on my scale, a 10 is extremely rare. That's something like Tears of the Kingdom, Contra, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Perfect games, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like where you cannot bitch about really anything. And if you are bitching, it's kind of petty, right? So that's a 10 to me. A 10 to me is a classic that you will fucking play forever and you will remember forever. So that's already out the fucking door. A 9 is really close to that. But a 9 is like really fucking good though, but maybe there's one fucking thing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Maybe something little, but at the end of the day, it's an awesome fucking game. You know what I mean? It's not a classic, but it's a fucking sick game. I'm trying to think of an example of like a 9. I would say like a Castlevania Bloodlines is a 9. You know, it's a great game. It's awesome, but it's not like one of my favorite ones. It's not as fun as some of the other ones, in my opinion. I know, like, I think Omega is his favorite and stuff. I was just trying to think of something on the fly. That's probably a 9 to me, you know, but it's still Castlevania. It's still fun. You should play it. Every guy should play it. It's a fun game, right? So a six, just to fast forward here, a 6 is like, it's good enough to play. You don't need to play it. You don't need to play it, but if you like Alien Syndrome, it's good. It's like the new Double Dragon. I gave that a 6. If you like Double Dragon, then you should play it. But is it as good as like Streets of Rage 4? Is it as good as the Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge? No. It's not. It doesn't play as good as those. Those are a lot better. Double Dragon is cool, but it's like a 6. It's like you got to be kind of a fan of the series. And that's how this is. If you're just not a fan of this type of game, you don't need to play it. You got to almost be a fan of Alien Syndrome to really like it, you know? But it's okay. It's a fun game. But there's some things wrong with it. Feels a little clunky. Don't control the best. You know what I mean? And then it's got that the big problem with this game is that whole slowdown, and then once you kill some enemies on the screen, you fucking rush, right? It goes to where you're loading normal, you know. So that's a big issue. Yeah. But if you like Alien Syndrome on the NES and stuff, you should play it. It's a good port. It's fun. You'll have a good time with it, right? Some of the challenge in this game though was kind of for the wrong reason. It was one of those challenges where, well, due to the clunkiness and stuff and the way it's loading and stuff, was causing some of my deaths. You know what I mean? And you can't really dodge the best in this game because of this. You know what I mean? Because of the clunkiness. So that definitely paid a toll. Also, like, you know, sometimes being your regular gun being so shitty is kind of annoying. You know, so on most bosses, if you die on the boss on most bosses, you're dead. Like, you're not going to be able to beat them. You know what I mean? So that's kind of stupid, you know? So, I don't know. I get sick. Super Mario Brothers 2, a 9. Oof, that's tough. Super Mario Brothers 2. I almost think that's a 10, dude. That's a classic game. I mean, that's good stuff. Can't go wrong with it. What's wrong with Mario 2? You know? Is there anything actually wrong with it? It's kind of gay how you get extra lives, you know, from the slot machine, but I mean, it's not that bad. It's still that's nitpicky. I would say Mario 2 is a 10. You know, I would say it's a classic game that any generation could play and have fun with. If you like Mario, you should absolutely be playing it. If you like platformers, you should be playing it. Um, I mean, what's bad about it? You know, it has all the different characters with all the different abilities. Got cool, memorable bosses. Wart's a very memorable boss. Mauser, Birdo, very memorable bosses that you remember taking care of. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's almost a 10. That's what I would say. That's just a hot take. Dan wakes up Meg at 5:45. It's gonna be Kane. You pretty much nailed it with the SummerSlam tickets. 140 to 400 range. Yep. Depends on where you sit. No A6 means a questionable at best. Yeah. Yeah, and that's just not how my list is. I know that's how like IGN is and stuff. That's considered a bad game. See, that's not my list. A bad game to me is like a 4. You know what I mean? That's a game I'm telling you probably don't play. You know, I use the whole scale. You know, games can get a 1. You know what I mean? Or a 2. So I like to broaden it. And getting a 10 is like, you have to earn that. You know, it has to be this great game. If I tell you a game's 10 out of 10, you got to play. Cuphead, 10 out of 10. You have to play it. You have to. If you play games, you got to play Cuphead. You know what I mean? To me, a 6 out of 10 is still good. Once you hit 5 or below, it's when you're in bad territory. Yeah. Yep. You got it, Dan. It's my favorite, but a 9 for Bloodlines is fair. Playable, but with some considerable faults, it can still be enjoyable playthrough. Yep. I love anal syndrome. Yeah, hit detection looks a bit questionable. Absolutely, especially with the laser.